Welcome, everybody. I'm Giles Nelson, Chief Operating Officer of IsoMetrix, and I'll be kicking off the webinar today. So people are joining. We're just going to wait another few moments for other people to join. Bear with us, please. Okay, I think we're ready to go. So firstly, thank you for attending the webinar today. And thank you for being a customer of IsoMetrix. We have both Aurora and Lumina customers on the webinar today, and some of you have worked with us for 20 years, some of you just for 20 days, so there's a real mix. Perhaps I'll start just by introducing IsoMetrix again for those of you who perhaps have not spoken to us for a while. Now, our business is making business safer and more sustainable. We work with nearly 150 customers worldwide who use our platforms to manage their operational risk, safety, their compliance, and to drive their ESG and carbon reporting initiatives. A year ago, we released a new version of our long-standing environment, health, and safety offering, and we called it Aurora. This is a major evolution of the platform that you may know as just IsoMetrix or maybe V4. It's received significant enhancements to functionality, performance, and includes such things as a redesigned mobile app. This is an evolution of our EHS platform. Aurora isn't brand new, and we want to get all our current V4 and EHS customers upgraded to it as soon as we can. And for those of you who are now on Aurora, I'm sure you're feeling the benefits. We've got very good feedback from customers who are using it. Now, we continue to believe that Aurora is the most flexible EHS platform in the market, able to meet the most demanding of customer needs in their requirements for their software that they use every day to meet their process requirements. We continue, though, to invest in our solution templates. They are out-of-the-box functionality for a whole range of EHS and sustainability needs. Examples include social sustainability, contractor audits, permits, compliance management, and there are many others. We've got quite a big library of solution templates, and these templates enable our customers to get value more quickly. And we would welcome a conversation with you about the templates that we have, those that you currently use, and those that might be of interest to you. A little later on, Zander Rautenbach, IsoMetrix's Chief Technology Officer, who joins me on this webinar, will take us through the latest Aurora developments. But we're going to start with Lumina, our ESG and carbon reporting platform. Now, Lumina's been available now in the market for 2 years, and we have a whole range of customers in different industries using Lumina for carbon reporting. Hospitality, finance, private equity, aviation, manufacturing, food production, and others. This illustrates the broad relevance of ESG and carbon reporting to businesses across industries. We've also got an increasing number of customers who are using Aurora and Lumina together. So now I'm going to hand over to Jyotika Daya, IsoMetrix's sustainability specialist, to take you through Lumina, what it is and what's coming next. Just before I do, as Jyotika and Zander go through their sections, I would welcome you to think about how the capabilities they talk about can benefit your own organization. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Over to you, Jyotika. Thank you.
Great. Thanks, Giles. So for those who are unfamiliar, IsoMetrix Lumina is a comprehensive cloud-based solution for carbon accounting and sustainability reporting that automates data collection and reporting in accordance with mandatory and voluntary standards and other custom frameworks. Leveraging IsoMetrix experience and customer insights, this solution streamlines the sustainability reporting process with powerful automation of key components like data collection and transmission, ensuring efficient data gathering and transfer of ESG-related data from multiple sources within your business. With this in mind, it also has built-in data integrity and governance, which guarantees accuracy and transparency, as well as providing full traceability and accountability, of the data. The software supports disclosure compliance, aligning your reporting with regulatory requirements and industry standards. Ultimately, the software will support and enhance your ESG strategy, delivering actionable insights that drive decision-making, improve sustainability in initiatives, and fuel long-term business goals. The last year has seen the team focus on enhancement of the data collection and transmission capabilities within Lumina. This entailed enrichment of the data model and the integration into Snowflake Data Warehouse. The advancement of the API capabilities opened up for the opportunity of automation of utility data directly into the software through a partnership established with Arcadia. With the exponential growth of the European sustainability regulations and the push to align sustainability reports with the rigor of financial reports, the team then focused on development of a solution to address the double materiality assessment, as well as supporting reports that are machine readable, which led to the partnership being established with core filing to ensure that reports from Lumina can be iXBRL tagged in alignment with CSRD and the SACIPC requirements. The improved data infrastructure into IsoMetrix Lumina, which includes the data model and improvements into the integration into Snowflake, has increased the efficiency via the enhanced APIs and automation of data flows into Lumina. This ultimately allows for enhanced analytics and enhanced reporting capabilities relating to sustainability data. Looking ahead, we'll see the augmentation to Lumina's data integrity, governance, and disclosure compliance capabilities. These include strengthening of reporting capabilities and allow for the ease and comparison over time and reporting against the common ESG reporting frameworks and standards. There are also planned enhancements for the inclusion of additional data approvals when collecting data via scheduled forms, as well as data validation supported by AI. 2025 will see the inclusion of multilingual capabilities in the software, a feature that many have been asking for. I will now hand over to Zander, who will take us through the exciting developments on the cards for IsoMetrix Aurora.
Thanks, Joe. And as Giles already mentioned, IsoMetrix Aurora is our comprehensive integrated risk and compliance management solution. But before we take a look ahead at what's to come in the Aurora roadmap, I would like to take a moment to review some of the progress we've made over the last year. So in early 2024, we released Aurora version 5, and since then we've had several key releases for Aurora that significantly enhanced the platform's capability and performance. Firstly, we introduced a single development stream for greater consistency across our client base and across the platform. And this brought together version 4.16 and 4.17 releases into a single supported code branch and was subsequently released with many new features and enhancements as Aurora version 5 of the platform. We focused on faster performance, better scalability, and we introduced what we now call Aurora Modern Mode, where most of our clients currently host the Aurora platform either on their own hardware or on virtual machine hardware, or with IsoMetrix in the cloud on the virtual machine hardware. Aurora Modern Mode brings all of the functionality and capability of the Aurora platform to Azure native cloud services as a full software as a service offering. This has also now become our default provisioning and hosting solution, and all of our deployments going forward will be deployed as Aurora modern mode instances. We also enhanced the offline mobile application user experience and the synchronization to provide a smoother and more reliable experience to our users on the go. And we implemented stronger security controls, both to protect your data and to ensure compliance with the latest security standards, but also to provide greater flexibility for site level or business unit level administrators within an organization to administer permissions in the Aurora platform. And lastly, we rolled out over 20 new solution templates or enhancements to our solution templates to offer more flexible functionality to meet your specific needs. Then, looking forward to the Aurora themes for 2025 and 2026. Over the next 2 years, we'll continue to build new features and functionality, both on our existing platform, but also for the web and mobile applications. Our focus will then be on further extending the suite of modules in our solution template suite based on trends we're seeing in the market and input from our customer base. And we're also excited to introduce new machine learning and AI capabilities in the platform, with AI record summaries coming in version 5.4 in the first half of 2025. Additionally, we will complete the transition that we started in the last year to a full multi-tenant SaaS architecture, with the likely release of version 6 of the Aurora platform somewhere in the second half of 2026. And I'll go into some more details in terms of the progression into version 6 of the platform in a moment. And all of these enhancements are really to ensure that IsoMetrix Aurora remains a leader in EHS technology, providing you with the tools you need to manage risk and ensure compliance. So to the last point on the previous slide, the Aurora technology migration plan outlines a phased approach of migrating to the new Aurora cloud native SaaS offering over the next 2 years. This shows the progression from version 4 or version 5 in what we now call legacy mode. As I mentioned, that's historic way of hosting your application in server-based services. And this takes you to the migration of modern mode that became available in version 5.0 of the platform last year. Beyond that, with the release of version 5.3 in December, we will then allow for migration of all our application dashboards to Click Cloud. This will vastly simplify the layout, the hosting infrastructure for Aurora, and should provide some additional cost savings as well. And then later in this quarter, we'll be releasing version 5.4 with support for Snowflake data warehouses. Those Snowflake data warehouses will become the standard reporting data source for all of our analytics and reporting in the platform, and it will allow for extensibility into our customers' own reporting solutions to be able to draw from that data directly. Then the rest of 2025 and 2026 will be spent on deploying a shared Aurora microservices architecture for services like authentication, notifications, scheduling, and ultimately we aim to bring a new multi-tenant application database and a new application front end with the release of Aurora version 6. Note that this process is designed to progressively update version 5 Aurora in small incremental steps over time, ultimately resulting in Aurora customers using version 6 of the platform without the need to re-implement any of their configuration on the Aurora version 6 platform. So then looking ahead to a more detailed view of what's to come in 2025, we have the following items planned. For the first quarter of 2025, we plan to release the Snowflake integration, as I mentioned. That'll become the standard for all reporting and dashboard functionality to draw data off of the Aurora data warehouse. We're making improvements to our data import tooling to increase the ease of use when migrating from third-party platforms or legacy data into the Aurora platform. And that will be done through our integration middleware that will be enabled directly from the platform itself. As mentioned before, our first AI functionality in the platform, AI-powered record summaries, will be included in this release as well. And this will allow users to view a AI-generated summary of complex records or processes within Aurora. Think about things like incident summaries or risk analysis summaries, etc., that can easily be viewed based on that generative AI technology. And then, of course, we're making various enhancements to our and optimizations to our solution templates and the dashboards for those solution templates. So we'll be working on compliance management, industrial hygiene, and our golden threads dashboard. So by mid-year, we plan to release some additional natural language-powered data queries and reporting functionality in the AI suite. And as I mentioned before, we'll be bringing some of those software as a service artifacts and services for authentication, notification, and scheduling to the platform as well. And again, to remain consistent in our drive for providing world-class solution templates, we'll be working there on management of change, contractor management, and occupational health. And then later in the year, we'll be focusing on some of the delivery items for the new unified application data services and a new progressive web application front end that we'll be bringing to the application as well. Those will both be multi-tenant designs, and it'll allow us to really get the scaling and performance of the platform to the next level. We'll also be adding additional assistive AI and predictive analytics, and then working on our document management solution templates from there on. And then finally, I would like to provide some additional details on the IsoMetrix AI and machine learning strategy and services that we'll be implementing across both the Aurora and the Lumina platforms. So our initial approach we're terming as assistive AI, where we will provide guidance and quality of life improvements to the application front ends. And that is likely to encompass some of the use cases you see here. So on the Aurora EHS side, like I said, we're working on record summaries for some of our complex processes, but we'll also be extending that into identification of duplicate or similar records, classifications of records, trend summaries for incidents and other events, anomaly detection, compliance management, and action recommendations as data is entered into the system. And from a Lumina point of view, on the ESG side, we are starting with anomaly detection and data validation, followed by KPI alignment, forecasting, analyst report passing, action recommendations, and social listening. So with that, I'll hand you back to Giles. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Zander. So that completes the content of the webinar. Thank you again for joining today. I hope that's given you some food for thought and shows you the direction that we're going in. We're very excited about what we have today, but very excited about what's coming in the future. So as I said, I hope you've been thinking about how you might be able to apply this in your own organization. We'd love to hear from you. Please get in touch with your account manager. We will leave it there. Thank you again for attending. Bye-bye for now.